Welcome back to Radio Entrepreneurs. I'm Jonathan Freedman, and our next guest in the studio is Brandon Gilson, president of TBS VIP Concierge. Welcome to Radio Entrepreneurs.
Thank you, Jonathan. Thank you for
I
having
should
me.
say welcome back. I should say
Welcome
welcome
back.
back to Radio Entrepreneurs. It's great to have returning guests and hear
Sure.
hear your story. So why don't we start by you telling our listeners a little bit about your company and what is it you do?
Yeah. So TBS VIP Concierge, Jonathan. We are a corporate VIP concierge. So what that means is we work with companies of all sorts. We work with law firms. We work with accounting firms, hospitality, hotels, car dealerships, everyone and everyone. And they turn to us, Jonathan, when they're looking to have fun, whether it's with their employees, their families, or their friends. Over the past 10 or so years, we've become known, as the fun guys here. So
Good place to be. It sounds like a great role to be in.
it sure is. It sure is. So,
So is it corporate outings, corporate events, corporate tell us about what types of things that you're providing them.
good. So really, really good question. So it's everything, Jonathan. So we specialize in implementing our services essentially as a new employee perk so that all the staff members at the business can have access to us and they can reach out to us for anything, Jonathan. Whether it's they're, looking to plan a, fun team outing with the sales reps, they're looking, to take out their, clients, and their clients are, diehard Bruce Springsteen fans, and they want to be, front row, backstage access. Or, they're looking to take out, their family, and it's a family of, five, and they want to go to Fenway Park and they want to go on the field and meet the players. So it's everything.
Wow. So you guys not only it sounds like create the logistics, but access. Is that the
Exactly.
concierge element where you guys have the connections or the capability to be able to deliver on? It
100%.
sounds very, very much, and it may sound cliche, but once in a lifetime or unique opportunities.
Exactly, exactly. Because we all have, these really cool dream experiences, meeting Taylor Swift, sitting courtside at the, finals. But, like it's all about who you know these days. And our clients, love to know us now. And, they can turn to us for anything and everything, event tickets and travel, hospitality. Um, and
I was going to
so
say I'm going to date myself. I was going to say I'd love to see who's in your Rolodex, but it's your contacts in your phone must be incredible.
it's very extensive. I take pride, in just being someone that has always, been shaking hands, kissing babies, networking, so that I could, break free, of having a 9 to 5, like per se, and just, start my own business, which I did. And just leveraging all of the, really cool access and contacts.
So how did you come up with the concept? Because it sounds like a fairly, unique type of thing, but it's not everybody who gets to say, "Hey, you want access to
Right.
Taylor Swift? I can get it for you."
It's a very niche business, Jonathan. And then, when I was a senior back in college, I started to look around and I said, is there, this type of service that exists here? And, there wasn't, and there still isn't. So I said, I'm going to, go after, businesses that I already know, do some sort of entertainment, with their clients, their staff, their families. And I said, listen, we have access to A, B, and C. What if I told you, that you could offer, more and better access to all your staff, help you save money. And, just, one client turned into two, two turned into three. And then word of mouth, just has been huge, so we have clients that, work at this law firm and they say, Brandon, my friend, or my family member, works at this firm, you should definitely sit down with them. So, yeah.
Excellent. So how does the I don't know whether to call it the event or the opportunity come about? Is it typical that people come to you and say, "I want X," or do they come to you and say, "What do you got?"
Yeah.
How does that happen?
85% of the time, Jonathan, the client, will call us and they already, know what they want. They say, Brandon, we're looking to go to this show, this game, this event. There's going to be, five of us or, 500 of us. Our budget, is set at this price. What do you guys have for us? So if you go on our website, you'll see some really cool photos and videos. All of those experiences have been, based upon, what our client brings to us, with budget and, tickets and all that fun stuff. And then other times, we'll go live, with packages, to our VIP members and say, you guys as a VIP member now have access, to this, show, this game, so that we always keep our clients in the know.
So tell us a little bit about the business model. You say you have
Yeah.
VIP members. Tell us about how your business model works.
So we have a VIP membership, Jonathan, where all the companies that you see featured on our website, they join as a corporate VIP member. And as I mentioned, that will then open up the floodgates so that your whole entire office would get access to us. They can call us, they can email us, they can text us 24/7, 365, for anything. And then after,
And so just for clarification, Brendan, so XYZ law firm is a VIP member. Anybody within that firm has access to you guys and your services for based on the membership?
Yep, everyone from the CFO, the CEO to the interns, everybody.
Wow. So it's really a full-fledged membership once they come on board.
Exactly, exactly. And all, like the companies love us because they say, Brandon, we're going to leverage this as a new employee, perk, to keep our clients happy, to keep our staff happy, to recruit the best talent. And then after that, Jonathan, after the membership fee, there's no other expenses. It's just, each time that you need our help with something, you're just paying that fee. And again, you're only going to be paying, the ideal budget that you have in mind with us. So
I got two questions, and you don't have to disclose who the parties are, but what's the most outrageous request you've ever gotten?
nothing is that
And I'm sure
outrageous.
there's lots of them.
There's lots, but we've heard it all, Jonathan. There's a couple, that we can't obviously, share, but I mean, we've had everything from Super Bowl to meeting Michelle Obama to hanging out with LeBron James. We've done it all. So,
Wow.
yeah.
Really cool. And how, we talked a little bit before we came on air about the pandemic. Obviously, it was a challenging time for a lot of businesses. Access to face-to-face access to people was probably very challenging. Did you guys pivot during that time? What did you
We
do?
had
Did
to,
you
right?
find it?
Yeah. I mean, so I took some time and I said, listen, we still have really cool access to, celebrities and talent, that our clients were, loving to meet in person. Now we got to figure out how do we transition that, to virtual world. So we had companies calling us, say, Brandon, we need help, bringing everybody together virtually. We need help, keeping everybody happy, busy, working from home. So we did a really cool experience, menu where we had options from virtual celebrity cooking demos, with celebrity chefs. We did bringing cast members from Hamilton and, major Broadway shows into a Zoom, singing songs, Q&A. It was awesome. We did like fireside chats, with athletes and like authors and actors. And our clients loved it, Nothing will ever replace the in-person, Jonathan, which I know you know. So it's like nothing will ever be as cool as being, face to face with LeBron James. However, businesses knew that we still had access to like these talent names, and they said, we need you to help, bring them into a Zoom room.
So you've been doing this for almost 15 years now. Have you seen changes or trends that have changed in terms of what experiences people are looking for or companies are looking for?
It's been pretty consistent, Jonathan, with like concerts and sports. Those are like the two biggest. We do the most, for concerts and sporting events. It's just we've seen that, when we sit down with the company, Jonathan, they say for this amount of, money, Brandon, we sign up and we can, have access to every event in the world. And to them, that's a no-brainer, because sometimes some of the companies have a season ticket, package somewhere and, they're paying X amount, but they're limited, to just one venue, one team. So, we've seen that shift, where companies realize that they pay a membership fee with us and they, get access to everything. And then they can just, like cherry pick for this event, these games and these shows.
So what have you found, as an entrepreneur, some of your challenges in terms of scaling your business? I would imagine, if you have, hundreds, if not, more than that clients, at some point you reach a point where it's like, well, there's only so much of me or my group to go around to be able to get at. And I'm guessing, maybe I'm wrong, but, somebody wants personal access to Taylor Swift. That's not a 5-minute phone call can accomplish that, or maybe it is.
It's about setting the expectation, Jonathan, because as you just said, all of our clients want to, hang out with Taylor Swift and they, want to sit front row, but you have to manage the expectations. So that's why we always take, 2 steps back and say, we would love to help out. We would love to, make this really cool experience happen for you, Jonathan. You tell me what your ideal price point is. And so then once we have, the client's budget, we say, great, we can make some, really cool magic happen. We have options A, B, and C for you. So it's just about, managing the expectation, because we have to make sure that the budget, lines up with, what you have in mind. And I learned.
Can you share with us a little bit about, what the budgets look like? I don't want to, give away all the sauce, but, are we talking about 6-figure experiences, or they run the gamut?
They run the gamut. So they can range anywhere from $100, Jonathan, up to over $1 million, so we've done it all. But that's, why it comes super, super crucial, so that we can manage the expectation for what's, feasible. Because, just not everyone is looking to spend $1 million, to go see the Super Bowl happen live. And then earlier on in my career, I just learned that, you have to learn how to say no, because like you said, so many things are happening. So many things, are coming at me, with this offer, this idea. So just, being able to say no, focus on, top priority and, top action items. Because I'm someone that's always thinking of, what else is out there, what's the next best idea. But it's a lot, and there's only, so much time in the day, but you have to be able to manage that. So time management is huge.
And I would imagine that a lot of it, the opportunities, since you guys have been around for some time, come to you, and you can package things up, so to speak, for your clients and reach out to clients that you feel might have an interest in things that you have.
For sure, 100%. And like that's why, about 5 years ago, we rolled out the corporate VIP membership, Jonathan, because I said I want to make this more of an exclusive, concept, so that the companies from the outside heard about us, and I want them to say, we want to join, we want to have access, to that, so that, we could filter through, because I was, getting 100 emails a day, from new individuals and new businesses. I said, we have to be able to figure out a way to limit this, make it more special. And I want, access to that. So.
Excellent. Brandon Gilson of TBSVIP Concierge. If people want to reach out to you, find out more about the services and opportunities that you offer, what's the best way for them to do that?
Yeah, so they can check us out online, thebestseatsvip.com. There's a message box on there. They can fill something out, and we will be in touch with them within 60 seconds. My email, which is brandon@thebestseatsvip.com. They can call me. I'm not sure if you guys will put the phone number and all the fun links on there, but I can send that over to you, Jonathan. But yeah, via email, via phone, via website.
Excellent. Excellent. Well, it sounds like you guys are doing some really cool stuff, and I wish you continued success. Really appreciate you coming on Radio Entrepreneurs.
I appreciate you having me again. Thank you, Jonathan.
Our guest has been Brandon Gilson, president of TBS, the Best Seats VIP Concierge. It's been a pleasure having you on Radio Entrepreneurs.
Thank you, Jonathan. I appreciate it.
And we'll be right back with another segment on Radio Entrepreneurs.